feel like I don't even need a microphone, but it'll help for the people on the stream. Welcome, everyone who came in person and all the people who are online. I'm Nate Amundsen, the elementary school band director here at KML. We are happy to introduce you guys to the fundraiser information today, whether you're here or watching online. We will have this stream up for the future as well, so if you're interested in checking it out later, or you hear of someone else who didn't make it tonight, wasn't able to catch the stream, it will be up, and I'll send a link out too so that we can get all the information to everybody that's out there. The fundraiser this year is going mostly towards new uniforms, which are thankfully right on the screen at this very moment. So we had some mock-ups drawn and some different things sent to Fox Valley Lutheran, and have everything all set as far as what we're planning to do this year for the new uniforms. So last year's fundraiser went to help towards that, and then this year we'll do the same. And then extra money there will be helping towards getting the students to Traverse City, Michigan this year, and helping out with travel expenses throughout the year to keep the costs down for the families. So I'm going to turn things over to Susan, who is going to talk to you guys more specifically about the fundraiser, how it's all going to work. If you are watching on the stream and you have any questions, we'll be watching there too, so feel free to type out any questions that you guys have, and we'll take things from there. So I will turn it over to Susan.
How's everybody doing? Good, good. I can hear everybody in TV land just like exploding with joy about being able to learn about this fundraiser. It's going to be fantastic. And then thank you all for making the journey in today. Totally appreciate that. So what I wanted to do today, and what the point of this whole meeting is all about, is to talk about this crazy mattress fundraiser. We like to call it the super crazy mattress sale, okay? So I just really want to unpack the whole idea for you because it's a little weird. It's a different fundraiser. You guys have never done it at this campus before. But I want to kind of get you used to talking about it and feeling okay with the idea, right? Because you're going to go and you're going to talk to people that you know in your lives over the next couple of weeks and tell them about your child's having this mattress fundraiser, and they're all going to look at you with the side eye, and you're going to have to explain it. So I want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable with that today. Okay, so we're going to cover three main topics. We're going to cover why do we fundraise with mattresses. We're going to cover what the event is going to look like on the day of your event. And then we're going to cover how are we going to promote it, right? Because we want to make sure that we talk about this event with every single person that we know, because people they're not just gonna like show up to the school on that Saturday and just be like, gee, I wonder what's happening at the school today. They're not just gonna show up for that. We have to tell them what we're doing, why we are going to be there, okay? So first off, I wanna give you a little bit of background about us. Again, my name is Susan. My husband and I, we own this crazy mattress fundraiser here in the state of Wisconsin, and we're super excited to be here with you guys. We work in the state of Wisconsin with about 60 to 75 different schools across the state. We give back anywhere from $300,000 to $400,000 every single year to school programs just like this. So lots and lots of money, okay? We actually are a nationwide company. There's about 80 of us across the country that do this mattress fundraisers on the weekends. And so last year, our company as a whole hit a really big goal of $50 million given back to school programs. So that's a huge chunk of money. Now this year, in 2023, in the state of Wisconsin, we will hit the $1 million mark, probably by like April or May. We're probably going to hit that $1 million mark here, just giving back tons and tons of money to school programs just like this one. So just a little bit of background, high-level stuff to kind of get you in the mood to talk about fundraising, okay? So let's talk about why do we fundraise with mattresses. Now, I know everybody in TV land is not going to be able to necessarily show us a show of hands, but super quickly, maybe for the people in here and at home, please play along too, but who in their house has a mattress, right? Who here has a mattress in their house? Great. Every single person in this room raised their hand. I'm sure you all at home raised your hand as well. But that is why we fundraise with mattresses, right? Because everybody has one. And did you know that the average American household has 4 mattresses in it? It's crazy, right? You think about the master bedroom, you think about all the kids, the guest bedroom, you know, there's that twin downstairs in the basement, all of those things, right? So there's tons and tons of mattresses out there in the community, and you would never think that there's so many mattresses out there that, you know, need to be replaced. Well, here's another statistic for you. 10% of the population buys a new mattress every single year. 10% of the population. That's a lot of people, right? So before I came up here, I did a little bit of Googling, and this school specifically is located in Jackson, Wisconsin, correct? Am I wrong? Yes, we're good. Okay, Jackson, Wisconsin. So I did some Googling because I just wanted to make it really local for you guys here. So Jackson, Wisconsin has roughly 7,200 people. That's what Google told me, right? So I know that I can't believe everything that Google tells me, but would everybody here agree that that's pretty accurate, right? 7,200 people, right? Okay, so do the math, 10%, 720 people are gonna be purchasing a mattress just in Jackson. Now, what happens if we go to all the surrounding communities? We can take into all those other, I guess if we want to call them suburbs, right? But all these next town over, all of those people are still going to be within the reach of this fundraiser to purchase a mattress. It's craziness. But now we know that not all 720 of these people are going to come out and purchase a mattress, right? In the town of Jackson. We understand that, right? Maybe they're not ready yet, or they just started looking, or they don't know yet that they need one, but they are going to buy one this year, right? But what happens if we can just capture just a fraction of those people? What happens if we can just capture like 40 or 50 or 60? That's going to translate into a gigantic check for you guys to replace the uniforms, or to help replace the uniforms, because I know they're very expensive, but that takes a huge dent and a huge weight off of the program if we're able to offset that cost a little bit, okay? So my point is that everybody needs a mattress at some point. 10% of the population in this town is going to need a mattress this year. Wouldn't it be cool if they came to this event to purchase their mattress, because it's going to go back and eventually help your students and your program, which is pretty fantastic, okay? So that's why we fundraise with mattresses. It's weird. Actually, 5 years ago, this concept was super weird. But now, it's not so weird anymore, because we work in so many different schools across the state and across the country. We're very well known. We are known as the place to get a mattress at a great value. And it's an awesome bed, too, okay? So that leads me right into my next topic of what is your event going to look like, right? So we're going to be here on February 11th. What are we going to do to make sure that people can, what the showroom is going to look like, right? So we are actually going to transform your gymnasium into a mattress superstore. Now, I know this picture is small, and for those of you, especially out in the internet world, you probably maybe can't see that picture very well, but it's a picture of a cafeteria with a bunch of mattresses in it, okay? So what's going to happen that day is that my team is going to come in. We are going to bring in all of these floor models, right? I don't need parent volunteers here early. I don't need kids here early to help us. My team is going to do everything with the setup to get the showroom looking great, okay? So now what's going to happen is that at 10 o'clock when the sale opens, all the people that you've invited, or maybe even yourselves, are going to be able to come to the event and try out all the different mattresses that we will have available. Now, there's going to be firm and soft and plush and hybrids and all different kinds of mattresses, right? But once you get to the event, you're probably going to be met by a tour guide, right? And that tour guide, so that's my code word for salespeople, right? And this tour guide is going to take you all around the showroom, ask you a bunch of questions. Don't be afraid of them. They don't work on commission. So they don't care what you purchase. They only care that you're purchasing something in your price point and your comfort level. That's it. So when they ask you questions, don't be afraid. Go ahead and answer the questions. It's okay, but they're going to direct you in the right place where you need to be, okay? So you'll go around the showroom, you'll try out one bed, you'll try out 10 beds, you'll try out all the beds. It doesn't matter. You can try out as many as you'd like. And then when you pick out your favorite, you'll go to our checkout table, you'll make your purchase, and then a few weeks after the event, we will actually deliver the mattresses directly to your house. Okay, so we're not going to be like backing up a big semi-truck here at the school and is like, all right, guys, we did all the work on the front end, now it's your turn, now you guys got to deliver all the mattresses, right? Nope. We will actually go ahead and set up delivery with every single household who has purchased a mattress directly, okay? So you don't have to worry about any of that. So you might be wondering, well, what is my kid going to be doing that day, right? Because I don't need them there for setup, and I don't need them there for cleanup, and I don't need them there to help us sell mattresses, right? There's no crash course in how to sell a mattress. It's okay. But what I do need the kids here for is I need them here to wear our coveted mattress costumes, okay? Now, all of your kids are probably going to say to you, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing a mattress costume. Or I couldn't bear the thought of somebody so-and-so seeing me in this mattress costume. Well, let me tell you, your kids are lying to you. They have a great time every single weekend wearing these mattress costumes. And I'll tell you why. Every weekend that we do these fundraisers, I get these costumes back with grass stains and dirt and Gatorade and just snow or whatever, right? Because they're outside, they're swinging signs around, they're having a good time, they're like making, little Snapchatty, TikTok, whatever things, but they're having a good time. So my point is that please encourage your student to sign up to wear one of those mattress costumes during one of the shifts throughout the day. It changes the atmosphere of the day. Okay? If people come in and they see kids in mattress costumes, it kind of like makes it a fun experience to buy a mattress, right? Because mattresses, no one likes to go mattress shopping. It's a terrible experience for most people. But if we can make it a little bit joyful, why not, right? And these mattress costumes absolutely do that. So it does help, brighten up the atmosphere of the day, okay? So please encourage your student to sign up for one of those shifts. All right, now, what happens if you're not in the market for a mattress this year? Right, you're not part of that 10%. You bought your mattress a couple years ago with your stimulus check, no big deal. That's okay. It is okay. We will have tons of other product here that if you just wanted to, accessorize, you can do that, and it still goes back and helps your band. Okay, things like luxury pillows, sheet sets, mattress protectors, adjustable bases. Now, if you've never heard of adjustable base or you've never tried one, you've probably seen one on TV, right? Usually there's a commercial about it. The commercial usually goes something like this. Husband and wife are sleeping, right? Well, actually, let me take it back. Husband is sleeping, wife is kept awake because the husband is snoring. Sorry, gentlemen. But in this commercial, right, the husband's snoring, wife's getting really upset because she can't sleep, and his snoring is getting worse and worse, but then she remembers that she has an adjustable base. And so she takes the remote for the adjustable base, and she pushes a little button, and his head just ever so slightly raises up, and he miraculously stops snoring. And it's fantastic, right? Because now she's able to go to sleep. He's still sleeping. And it's great. Everybody is so happy in the household. Like their marriage is saved. It's fantastic. All because of this adjustable base. Now, these adjustable bases have way more health benefits than just like saving marriages and helping stop snoring. Things like, if you suffer from things like circulation issues, sleep apnea, breathing problems, digestive issues like acid indigestion, reflux, things like that, aches and pains, your back hurts, your hip hurts, your knees hurt, things like that. All of those things can, the adjustable base can really help that. So if you've never tried one before, you've always wanted to experience what it's like, please come out to the event, take one for a spin. We're gonna have probably 10 of them on the floor. You can try one out. You're not gonna have to fight for them. There's gonna be plenty for you to try out. You're probably gonna fall in love with it. You're probably gonna buy it, and but you're gonna thank me for it because it's gonna be life-changing for you. okay? So that's basically what the event is going to look like. I want to really emphasize, though, this is not like a get it while it's hot discount mattress store, okay? We are going to have high quality, high value beds at a deep discount. We are going to have beds on the floor that are $199, $299, $399. We're also going to have beds on the floor that are $13.99, $14.99, $5,000, okay? They run the gamut. We have all different kinds of beds, all different feels, all different price points. But you will notice that the beds that we do carry are at a deep discount. So for instance, I mentioned that $5,000 bed, right? Well, you can go online and you can buy that bed for $8,000, and I'm sure they would be happy to take your money. Or you can come and purchase it with us, the same mattress, for $5,000, and we would be happy to give the money right to your school, okay? So lots and lots of different options. If you're thinking for the master bedroom, the kids, we've got something for. If you're thinking for like Airbnbs, hunting cabins, lake houses, whatever's going on, we have beds for all of those situations, okay? So that's basically what the event is going to feel like, what it's going to look like when you arrive on the 11th, okay? So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So come with a good attitude and come excited to purchase a mattress, right? Because it's probably gonna be the best mattress buying experience that you'll ever have, okay? Now, let's move right on and talk about how do we promote this event? Now, this is my favorite part of this presentation, right? It's section number 3. It's our last section. And how do we promote this event, right? Because I'd already mentioned that no one's just going to wake up that morning and be like, gee, let's go over to the school, honey. Let's see what they got going on there. No one's going to do that, right? And nobody I have found yet has a shirt that says, I need a new mattress on it. Does anyone here have that shirt? Anyone? No? No one. Okay. So I've yet to find somebody that has a shirt that says, I need a new mattress on it. So we have no idea who we know that needs a new mattress, right? So we got to talk to them about it. So here's what you're going to do over the next couple of weeks, right? You're going to want to have conversations with people. Don't worry. It's not weird anymore. 5 years ago, remember, 5 years ago was weird. Now it's not weird anymore. But over the next couple of weeks, maybe you go to work tomorrow, you see your family over the weekend, you go to church, all of these conversations that you have. Think of all the people that you run into. Different people. I know different people than every single person in this room and every single person out in the internet world, right? We all know different people. And so we're going to tap into all of those different people and invite them to this event. So here's what you're going to say. You can use this little conversation. It's a great conversation starter. So here's what you could say tomorrow when you go into work. You could say, I went to this meeting yesterday at my kid's school. They're raising money for new band uniforms, okay? And this crazy lady stood up in front of me and said that my kid is gonna have a mattress fundraiser. Can you believe that? And the person that you're telling this to, whether it's your colleague, your neighbor, your cousin, your close friend, whoever, is gonna say, yeah, that is a weird fundraiser. But you know what? My husband and I were just talking about getting a new mattress. Or, yeah, that's a pretty weird fundraiser. My wife and I, we were actually just talking about getting a new mattress because we've been sleeping on the same bed for the past 30 years. Well, that's when you know that they need a new mattress, right? 30 years, that's a long time. That is when you can whip out one of these. These are your referral flyers. I got a big stack of them in the back there for you that are here. You could take a big stack of these. Or if you're online, we'll send it out digitally for you. But these are your referral flyers. Now, this is basically money into your student account, right? So it has all the pertinent information about the event, the who, what, when, where, why, how, all that good stuff, right? It's got a line on the bottom, right there, for your student to put their name on this flyer. So that way we could track what student is getting credit for each mattress purchase, okay? It also will have a coupon at the bottom of it for a free sheet set. So whoever's purchasing that mattress is gonna get a free sheet set. And we'll have those sheet sets at the event, and we'll hand them out to the customer. And they could take it home, wash them, anxiously await the arrival of their new mattress. They'll be very excited for that. But these are great. Get these out to every single person that you know, okay? Now, here's a quick trick about these, right? So paper gets lost, right? If this piece of paper came into my house, it would be lost in like 30 seconds. Because it would sit on my counter, and then, before I know it, my husband comes home, he lays all his junk down on the counter, gets scooped up, put in his briefcase. Before I know it, it's at his office, and he doesn't even know what the heck happened to it, right? So paper gets lost. Here's my trick for this. I'm going to take this flyer. I'm going to put my student's name at the bottom of it. I'm going to take out my cell phone, and I'm going to take a picture of this. And then I'm going to text it out to every single contact in my phone. Now, everybody is going to open up that text message, and they're going to have it on their phone. And then they can bring their phone to the event, right? Because nobody leaves home without their phone. But they might leave home without their coupon. But if they have it on their phone, they could just show us at the event their little phone. They're still going to get the free sheet set. Your student is still going to get the credit. Everybody wins. And your band is still going to get the money for that. Okay? So the name of the game is all of these flyers to come, as many as they possibly can, coming in with your student's name on them, as many as we can get, right? I don't care if it comes in digitally, on a cell phone, on an email, social media, a smoke signal. I don't care how it comes in. I just want as many of these flyers to come in with your student's name on them, to make sure that your student gets credit for that purchase, okay? So I got a whole bunch of these back there. Go ahead and take as many as you can. Start spreading the word right now. Now, the next thing that I brought for you guys are these pull tab posters. Now, we've all seen the pull tab poster before, right? Like, I need a dog walker, or I need to sit on my couch, or whatever it is, right? And they're always in public places. So the name of the game with these pull tab posters is to put these up in very public places. Places like the gas stations, grocery stores, take some to church, take some to work, take some to the restaurant, wherever there's going to be a ton of people that are going to be able to see this poster, okay? But again, each one of these little pull tabs has all the pertinent information. It even has the coupon on the bottom for the free sheet set. But here's what I need you to do if you're going to hang one of these up around town. I need you to put your student's name on the back of each one of those tabs. Because if a tab comes in, I want to make sure that your student is going to get credit for it if you're the one that went over to Quick Trip and hung it up, right? So, if you're not comfortable putting your student's full name on there, I get it. Maybe you can put their initials and what school they're at, or some way and their initials, the school that they're at, and the instrument that they play. Something like that. Something where we are going to be able to figure out what student is associated with this pull tab. And then, let's just say that you are going to go over to Quick Trip, and you are going to go put this up on the community board. Now, at Quick Trip, remember the community boards are always over by the bathrooms, and they always have a whole bunch of stuff on there. So let's just say that you're going to go over to Quick Trip. You're going to be the one putting this up. You got your student's name on the back of it. You walk into Quick Trip. You walk towards the bathroom. But before you hang this up, here's what I need you to do. I need you to pull off one of those tabs. Doesn't this poster look way more exciting? It's like, ooh, somebody's going to that mattress fundraiser, right? Nobody needs to know that you're the one that pulled this tab off, right? Because you're going to just very quietly stick it in your pocket. No big deal. You're going to put this up. Oh my, wow, look how many people are going to that mattress fundraiser already. How exciting, right? Watch this poster. Watch how many people take these tabs off over the coming weeks, and you will be surprised to find out that it's going to be empty. And you're going to want to have a backup to put on there once this poster is empty, okay? So I got a whole bunch of these in the back as well. You could take a bunch of them, put them up all over town, okay? Public places. Not at school. Not at the schools, right? Because our demographic of people purchasing mattresses is not students. They are people out in the community, so we definitely want these to go out in around school. Now, the final thing that I brought for you guys are going to be the beautiful yellow yard sign. Now, here's the deal with the yard sign. They're extremely ugly, and they're a terrible shade of yellow. and they're obnoxious and loud and they're just too much, right? But they work, and they work so well. And that's why we keep using them. So these are going to be key around the school and around the large intersections around here, okay? So because people are going to just need a mattress, and they're going to see the sign, right, on their way to work. You put this on a busy intersection, they're going to see the sign on the way to work. They're going to say, oh, mattress fundraiser. I should go home and talk to my wife about that. And then on the way home from work, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, mattress fundraiser. I got to go talk to my wife about that, right? And every day for like 2 weeks, they're going to just see this sign. It's going to keep it top of mind for them. They're going to keep seeing this sign, and they're going to it'll be reminding them every day that they have to go to the mattress fundraiser, right? And then when February 11th rolls around, they're going to know exactly what they're doing that day, okay? Now, if you take one and you put one in the front of your house, it's going to act as a nice, friendly reminder as you leave for work in the morning to talk to somebody about the mattress fundraiser. And then when you come home that evening, it'll act as a nice, friendly check-in. Did you talk to somebody about the mattress fundraiser today? And if you didn't, you can just very quickly, take out your cell phone, send out a quick text message, and you did your job for the day, okay? So these signs are super important. I know they're tacky, I know they're ugly, I know they're obnoxious, but they really, really do work. So if we can get some people around town just to kind of put them up, making sure that people see the signs, okay? That takes care of that. Now, I just have 3 final things that are really going to wrap all of this whole presentation up with a nice little bow. It's going to make it all really digestible for you, okay? So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was participation. Now, normally what I would do is that if I had a room full of people here, I would section off a smaller group right over here, and I would say, you guys are super excited about this mattress fundraiser, right? You guys are going to go, you're going to paint the town yellow with the yellow yard signs, you're going to get super excited about it, right? And these folks are just going to go nuts about the mattress fundraiser. And then I would talk to the rest of the room, and I would say, now the rest of you all, you would talk about it if it came up, right? You're going to be like, yeah, I'll talk about it, but this group over here, they've got it. They're going to be super pumped about it. They're going to get the word out about it, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We are going to pump this place up. It's going to be great. So this group over here, we'll do it, but this group's going to make it happen, right? Well, let me tell you what's going to happen if I just have a small portion of people participating in this fundraiser. It's going to feel hard, and it's going to feel like it didn't work, right? But if I have everybody in the room participating in this fundraiser and just go out and find one person who's in the market for a mattress, just one, this fundraiser is going to feel huge and successful and easy, okay? Now, there's going to be people out there that are going to be overachievers and find more than one person who's in the market for a mattress, and that's great. But I just want everybody at least to just find one person. That's easy, right? Super simple. So it does take the whole village to make sure that we make as much money as possible. Just a quick side note. Does anyone know the town of Tigerton? Anyone? No? Okay, I wouldn't expect anybody to know where this town is. It's in the middle of Wisconsin, central Wisconsin. They have 700 people in the town. They have one stop sign, no stoplight. It's tiny. I work with their music department. They're going to Florida. Last year, they raised $12,400 in one day with 700 people in the town. Jackson has 7,000. Think of the damage that we could do in this town with this fundraiser, right? Okay, moving on. I want to talk about how we don't know who's in the market for a mattress, right? I mentioned nobody has that shirt that says, I need a new mattress. I've yet to find somebody who has that shirt. So we don't know. We have to talk about this with every single person that we know, okay? So tonight's meeting is an informational meeting. I'm not here to sell you a mattress tonight. That's not what this is about. But really quickly, quick show of hands for those of you that are in the room. who here, somewhere in their house, has a mattress that could be replaced? Could be replaced. Okay. Literally every single person in this room raise their hand. Now, I'm just going to pick on just a few of you. Ma'am, in the front row, did you know that right behind you in the orangish pink shirt, did you know that she needed a new mattress in her house? You didn't. Interesting. Okay, and now, ma'am, did you know that she needed a new mattress in her house? Again, you didn't know that she needed a new mattress. This is very interesting, folks. These ladies are just feet away from each other, and neither one of them knew that they needed a new mattress. They're at the same meeting on the same night, and neither one of them knew that they needed a new mattress. It's craziness, right? But we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know that we needed a new mattress because we wouldn't really have that conversation. That's a weird conversation to have. Can you imagine going to work on Monday morning and be like, I need a new mattress? Isn't that exciting? That's weird, right? But don't worry about it. Don't worry about being weird because you got the flyer, you got the yard sign, all that stuff. You can have the crazy lady conversation with people, and it goes over great. My point is that in your life, you will organically run into people who are in the market for a mattress. 10% of the people that each one of you all know is in the market for a mattress. All you got to do is talk to them and find out who it is and invite them to the event, okay? So final thing that I have for you all tonight, it's going to be a really quick little exercise. I had mentioned, right, no one leaves home with their phone. I mentioned that a couple minutes ago. No one leaves home without their phone, right? I'll drive back to my house 20 minutes to make sure that I have my phone for the rest of the day. So that being said, please whip out your cell phones for me. I have a very simple, very quick exercise for you. I promise it's not going to hurt, and it won't be that difficult. I need you all to send me a text message. Okay, I'm going to send you one back. I'm going to give you my cell phone number. So open up a brand new text thread, and I need you to text me, and my phone number is 414-432-2727. So 414-432-2727. And I just need you to text the word LVW. I guess that's not a word. I need you to text the letters LVW. And just send that over to me. What you're going to get is a little blurb. Okay, it's going to have a link to your Facebook event. Join your event is either going or interested. Doesn't matter if you're not going. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to check up on you. It does help our Facebook analytics, though. And then there's also a YouTube commercial, in case you're wondering like a little bit more about what this mattress fundraiser is all about. You can click on that link. It's got some behind-the-scenes footage of how mattress is made. It's pretty cool. And then the final thing is a digital copy of your flyer. So you can start sharing this flyer right now. Put your student's name on it, send it out. I did all the work for you. It's fantastic, super simple, very easy, right? All right. Now, before we wrap up and we grab marketing materials, does anybody have a question that I might be able to answer? Yes. Let's do it.
First one was, do the mattresses ship out of state?
Do the mattresses ship out of state? That's a great question. The answer is yes. We can ship. Usually we could ship to the entire continental United States. If you have a very specific location where you need it to be shipped, I would encourage you to email me. Our email is on the bottom of the flyer, or you can get it from any of the directors. Email me, and I can get you the exact information on how we can get that delivered. There's a couple different ways we can do this. We have some mattresses that actually come rolled up in a box, which is great. Those can just ship directly from the manufacturer. If it's a mattress that cannot be rolled up and shipped via UPS or FedEx, we actually have, I mentioned at the beginning, that there's 80 of us across the country. And so what we would do if you're in, I don't know, Phoenix, Arizona, let's say. Grandma lives in Phoenix. She wants to buy a mattress. She wants to help out her grandchild. Here, up in Wisconsin, she can actually either go to her local fundraiser in Phoenix and send the money. We will work behind the scenes and get the money back up here for your group, or you can purchase the mattress for Grandma up here, and then we'll actually have the Phoenix people deliver it to Grandma down in Phoenix. So lots of different options. If you need specifics on that, you can go ahead and email me, and I can just get back to you really quickly. What other question?
Another one was, I know the answer to this, but
Actually, do you want to talk on that one? I don't want to say the wrong thing because I've said the wrong thing in the past and it's not been received very well. So I just want to make sure.
There was a question about it.
Yes. Sorry, changing of the mic.
So she talked about the referrals. So if somebody comes in with a pull tab or an email or a smoke signal. Someone asked about smoke signals online. Anybody comes in with that, the student that is on there gets $5. $25? Oh, okay. So I'll let her speak to that part. The thing that we had talked about was, since we're kind of talking about this here at KML and the other schools as well, it doesn't have to just be a Vanguard person. So obviously, it's going to benefit Lutheran Vanguard either way, but if there's other students in band who happen to bring family members, friends, things like that, that they would still benefit from that as well. So do you want to talk about the amount? Because
Yeah.
I thought that was 5.
I just didn't know if it went into a student account or anything like that, but that's good. Okay, so the amount that would go to each student, and the money that actually goes to the student is above and beyond what we're paying the band. Okay, we're not stealing from the band to pay your student. This is money above and beyond. So on the first referral, so if one mattress gets purchased and they say, oh, this goes to Johnny, no problem, Johnny's getting $25 in his student account. Second mattress, now Johnny's getting $50. Third mattress, now Johnny's getting $100, okay? What's cool about this is that there's no cap on this. Sky's the limit on however much money you want to raise, okay? I had a student in Portage, Wisconsin, again, a band student. They're going to Florida, and I swear that I think this kid's either going to be the mayor or I'm going to hire him as soon as he turns 18, okay? So smart. This kid works at the local grocery store. He put his name on every single one of these flyers and put them in every single bag as he was checking people out. At the day of the event, all of these people come in and they keep having this one kid's name on it. And I said, who is this kid? How does this kid know so many people? So finally, I asked somebody that's sitting down at the checkout table, I was like, how do you know this kid? And they're like, oh, I don't. I got this at the grocery store. I think he was my cashier. Well, I gave that student $1,100 in his student account, above and beyond what we gave their band for their fundraiser. So that basically almost covered that child's Florida trip, which was amazing. And mom and dad didn't even buy a mattress that year. It was great. It was fantastic. So yes, tons and tons of money. Sky's the limit. Go crazy. That's my point. Any other questions online?
Is there an easy answer to the percentage that Lutheran Vanguard gets from sales, or is that depends on the mattress?
Yes. So yes, there's an easy answer, and yes, it does depend on the mattress. It depends on the size of the mattress, actually. It does not depend on how much people spend. So we don't pay on percentages, because percentages are very gray, and we could, quite frankly, lie as to how much money we're making on each bed. So we pay on a per mattress basis. So for instance, queen size mattress is the most purchased size in America. For every queen size mattress, your group is going to get $100. For every king size mattress, you're going to $125. Now, there's also a bonus structure involved, okay? And that's where your group can really make some fantastic money, and we only care about volume with the bonus structure. So it's all about how many mattresses, regardless of size, can we sell. And those bonuses range anywhere from like $1,000 to $10,000. Just depends. So, name of the game is many mattresses. Great.
Is there a shipping cost if they're going somewhere else?
There is a small shipping cost. It could be like, the most it would be $59. Mm-hmm. To ship an entire mattress, that is fantastic. Okay, yes?
What if we have an old mattress that we need taken away? Take away the old mattresses.
That is a great question. No. And let me tell you why. So COVID really put the kibosh on this for us. We actually are unable to put old product on the same truck as new product. when we deliver, okay? Which is a little bit of a blessing, right? Because you don't want your neighbor's 30-year-old mattress right next to your brand new mattress. So we can move your old mattress to the garage or the curb or somewhere on premise. We just can't take it with us. So we can move it to make sure that you can enjoy your new mattress that day. Many towns waste management, or some people like sell them or give them away. Lots of different options for that. Great question, though. Thank you. Anything else online? I think we're covered. Everybody else here good? Yeah? Do you have anything else you wanted to mention? No? I'm good. I think we covered a lot tonight. This was a very informative meeting for myself. Hopefully for you all as well. Just kidding.
The only other thing I would say, especially for people online, or you here if you haven't already, the different QR code stuff that's up there. One of them is just so we can get mailing addresses. If you're already registered for the summer, I believe we have your mailing address. If you are registered for preview camp but not for the summer yet, then we don't. So we can't send you some of the information that we want to send through snail mail. So if you could fill that out, that would be great. And then the second thing is just signing up to help out. We need student help and parent help the day of the sale. And that wasn't an email. The email I sent out and the email Ms. Neuer sent out a week or so ago only went out to people who were registered for preview camp, because that's what we had at the time. So if you weren't at preview camp, but you are going to be joining over the summer, if you can touch base just so we can get you information, that would be great. Otherwise, I think we're all set. So are we good? All right. Well, thank you, Susan. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Grab your marketing materials.
All right. Thank you.